Hi everyone, it's Sam at Mixed Up Craft. Thanks for watching my tutorial today. I'm going to be showing you how to make this really nice large embossing folder storage. So this is a double sided little storage caddy, I guess, and you can just pick it up there and take it around, move it around wherever you want. It looks really nice. I like things in my craft room, although the things I use, I like them, I keep them on display, so I like them to look nice. So this matches my smaller embossing folder that storage that I put up on my last video, so I will share that link at the end of this one. But it's also, I mean, it's just a great piece of storage, so you don't have to use it for embossing folders. I've made this one so that it fits the 6x6 embossing folders, so if you've got those or anything smaller, then that's perfect for this. Otherwise it's quite nice as maybe a letter rack. You could put, you know, my letters on there or something. That's another really cool use for it. But it is all reinforced, it's super strong, the handles are doubled over so they're reinforced. It's the brown card that I love, so that's just really strong anyway. And it's just a really, really nice piece. And this sentiment I picked up from the no, it wasn't the pound shop, I'm so used to saying that. It was from a charity shop for £1, and it is just like a piece from you know, the way it's kind of displayed and wrote, it's like from the dictionary, you know, where it kind of explains what things are. But this is just all really nice words, and I think it just looked really nice with this piece. And this DSP has got, it's the same as the one that I used before, but this time it's got that shiny metallic is in the on a camera. So you've got cameras and a key and stuff. So it's really, really pretty. It's all exactly the same colours as the one I've done before. But just to quickly show you there, so these are those 6x6 embossing folders. So they fit there. And then on the other side, I've got hundreds of these stencils and masks, a mix of them. I need to put more paper sheets in between those actually, but again, those kind of things get caught, so it's quite nice to have them in their own little thing. So there you go, really nice strong piece. Okay, so let's crack on and make it. Okay, so you're going to need, grab all these bits here. Right, so you're going to need a strip here for your handle. So this piece measures 3/4 of an inch by 6 3/4 of an inch. The sentiment or whatever you're going to kind of decorate the front with, the main frame size here that I've done is 3 1/8 of an inch by 5 7/8 of an inch. So if you do want to use that back piece, that pink colour there, that size is your kind of guide, and then do whatever you want on it. But that's the size I've used there, and then obviously I've just cut a smaller piece of the same DSP, and then this really lovely sentiment. Then you need the large piece of DSP, which is what's going in the back, and that one is 6 1/8 of an inch by 6 5/8 of an inch. Then you need your 2 pieces of brown card. So you've got your smaller piece, which is 5 inches by 9 1/4 of an inch. And then you've got your large piece brown card, which is 8 1/4 by 9 1/4. Okay, so just, oh yeah, and a couple of brads. So I've got those 2 really pretty little pearly brads there, and a hole punch as well if you've got one. Okay, so grab your scoreboard, and first of all, starting off with this piece here, we're going to be scoring at, so along your 9 1/4 inch side, you're going to score at 1 1/2 inches and at 7 3/4 of an inch, and then rotate it onto its 8 1/4 side, and you're going to score at 1 1/2 inches. Okay, pop that to one side, grab your other piece of card, and again along your 9 1/4 inch side, you're going to score at 1 1/2 and at 7 3/4, and again pop it on its shorter side, the 5 inch side, and score at 1 1/2. Okay, so that is that. Then go back to your large one again, sorry because I forgot this like I did on the last video, because we're going to be cutting that kind of diagonal on that side detail. Just pop it along the 8 1/4 inch side and just put a little notch at 5 inches, okay, and then turn it over. So again you've got the 8 1/4 inch side, and again notch at 5 inches, okay. And it just give you a little impression there, and then that would be a guide for us in a minute when we go to cut that. So get rid of your scoreboard, keep your scoring tool, and grab a ruler, and from that notch up to the top score line, where that score line starts there, the corner of it, down to where you've done your notch. Where did I just do that? I've just lost where I put it. Oh, there it is there. So put your tool on the marking just so you get it exact, and then you can just score. Don't worry about it too, it's just a guide for you to cut it with the scissors. And again on the other side, just line that up like so. There we go. Okay, so leave all that to one side. So grab some scissors. First of all, you can just cut down, just following that line down to where that notch was, and it just gives you a nice even straight line. And again with that one, like so, and go a little bit. There we go. Okay, so just burnish all of those edges. Just grab my, oh there it is. So yeah, burnish all these sides. Like so. And then we're going to grab that big piece of DSP paper. Let's make sure whatever way up you've got it, whatever your design is. So I've got these, obviously the nice cameras and stuff. So I'm just going to take off, where's my pokey tool? Take off this double-sided tape. Oh, sorry, I keep hitting my tripod. I've got a new thing that I'm going to try, so hopefully it will work. Ready for my next videos. To eliminate me knocking my stand every now and then. It's pretty far away, but every now and then I do catch it. Okay. So just line it up so you've got a nice little border around the edges, like so. There we go. Okay, so now what we will do is the handle while we're working on the base here. So what you want to do is, I've already prepped all of this. So this is the 3/4 of an inch by 6 3/4 of an inch. What you want to do is pop it on your scoreboard and just score at halfway between. So you're going to be scoring, see I've curved mine a little bit. So it's 3/4 of an inch. So you want to score at 3/8 of an inch, just all the way down through the middle there, okay? And then what you want to do is fold it in half, leaving, don't fold right down to the edges, just kind of leave it, because that's obviously going to be the bit that's going to sit flat on the front of the, on here like so. So you don't want to pinch it all the way down there. And then just get your bone folder, bone tool, bone folder, no it is, isn't it? And just curve it like so. You just want to kind of manipulate that card, okay, and then you will kind of get that handle effect like so. Alright, so grab some glue, and grab a bit of this glue that I don't really like, but until I get some more, it's all I've got. So just put a little amount there through the middle, like so. Okay, and then just fold that down. So like I said, you don't want to glue it right to the edge. It's about, what have I got there? Let's just measure. About an inch. So just leave yourself an inch. And just hold that all in place until that glue's stuck. And because we've reinforced it by folding that card over, it gives you a nice, really strong handle. And obviously when those two will be stuck together, the back of this one to the back of the other one, that's going to make it really strong. Plus it's reinforced anyway, so it is a very, very strong little piece of storage. Okay, I'm just going to hold that there for a second. I mean, you can have this a different colour if you wanted to. We can do any of it. And obviously in the colours and prints and stuff that you're going to have yourself. So Right, there we go. So I'm just going to let that set for a minute. So just pop that to one side and we'll go back to this. So what you want to do now is we're going to cut up that first score line along this bottom here and then cut that completely out. Okay, and again on that side, cut that one completely out. Okay, so that's all we need to do there. So again, we'll just leave all of that and now we'll go back, or start, sorry, not go back, to the smaller piece of card. So grab that one, okay, and we're going to burnish these edges here. Like so. And then again, we're going to add our design because it's better to do it while it's flat. So I'm just going to stick that one straight down there. I've already put my tape on the back. So whatever you want to do, now's the time to do that. Again, just make sure you get a nice even border, like so. And then we're going to be cutting just up both of these squares just to that first score line, and then you just want to take off the edges on this so you've got a little tab there. Just give you a nicer finish. There we go. Like so. And we'll get this one stuck down, so I'm just going to grab my double-sided tape here, and you just want to add some tape on the outside here, like so. And then, oh, hold on a sec before we do that one, let me just think. No, so it's fine, don't worry, no, keep going. Taking the glue off there. And there we go. And then you just want to bring this tab down, and then pull that bottom one across so you get a nice straight join there, okay? And again on the other side, so bring that one down and under, and again, so you get a nice join. Okay, so that's what you should have now, is this kind of half effect. So grab the other piece, turn it over, and we're going to apply tape here. Where did I just put that? So just along the bottom. Get it right up to that score line as close as you can, because that's obviously going to hold it all in place. I'm going to apply 3 strips here just so it's nice and secure, like so. There we go. And then get your base here, or your front, sorry, and with the base you're just going to hold that piece up first, line that up so it's all flat, and line it right up there, and then you should just be able to fold it in, and that way you'll get a really nice close finish. Then just get your tool there and just push that all down, okay? And then what you need to do is apply some tape on these outer pieces. So you just want to do it up to where the start of that kind of that piece we cut off, that triangle. You want to just put the tape up to that point, otherwise you will see it all on the other side. So I'm just going to put a couple of bits there, and again on this side, like so. Okay. Take them all off. There we go. And then you just want to bring that one up, line it up with that seam, it's because I've been doing some of my sewing machine, and then just bring that side up there and just do it so you get a really nice finish, like so. And again, so. There we go. You can see there you've got a nice box. So that is exactly like my first video. So that is a larger size. So if that is something you want on its own just like that, then great. There you go. You can finish. So now we're going to finish putting our handle on, because now that should be nice and dry, and then we're going to attach it. So what I've done there, you want to do exactly again with the second piece. So you've got two, and then you can do this piece here. Now I have already done my second one, so it's just now putting it all together. So I'm going to grab my tiny little hole punch here, and you just want to pop a hole in the middle there, and again just roughly getting them in the same place. And then on this one I've done it 2 inches from the outside in each hole, so you can see, so 2 inches. I'll just put my finger there so I can see it's roughly by that line, and then just about 1/2 inch down like so, and then again 2 inches, so it's just by that camera, and again I'm just doing it by eye here. There we go. Okay, so grab your brads and you just want to feed them through the handle first, and that kind of start to squash that out, and then through that one like so. Okay, and then again that one, squash it down. That's the nice thing about this brown card, the more kind of worn it looks, the better. Gives it that more vintage shabby chic look, which is what I love. And now you just need to get your glue, and we're going to stick that whole thing down, and you will have this really nice, super strong little carry case for your embossing folders. So I am going to get my glue, concentrating on the corners and the edges. Probably going to ooze out the side, so I'm just going to do that. And what I'm going to grab is a leftover piece of brown, and I'm just going to use that as like a little spatula to just spread that all out, because this is an acrylic glue, so it spreads really, really well, as you can see. But it's not a tacky glue, so that's why I don't really get on with it, but it's quite good for this thing, like so. There we go, and then just lie it down side by side and push that all together. Excuse the banging, I did mention before in another video, if you can hear it, they're doing some renovations above me, which is not great when you're trying to record a video, but hey ho. Right, I'm just going to stick this all down for a minute, and then I'll be back when it's all done, because it's going to take a bit of time, especially if you haven't got tacky glue like me. Okay, so that's all now nice and secure, so there you go, done. So I'm going to put half of my masks and stencils on one side, and then I'm going to put my embossing folders on the other side, like so. And you can see there how strong that is. I'm not being, chucking it around. It's a really, really nice solid piece, and it's just handy. So if you are kind of you don't maybe have a craft room and you do things in other rooms of the house and stuff, this is quite handy to just be able to carry there, and just looks really pretty as well. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this one, and please hit the like button if you did, and please subscribe to my channel to see more. Thanks for watching. Bye.